morning, I'm here. All right, I see you guys popping on, just moving some stuff around. All right, we have a quick cardio hit today, and my goal is to be quick. You will, if you have your BOSU, it'll come in handy today if you have it. Again, it's not necessary, but I'm going to use it for burpees. All right, so fairly traditional cardio hit. We have 10 exercises, arm circles. Just make sure everything's set up here properly. Yeah. Okay, I see you guys coming on. All right, let's get this warm-up done pretty quick. And then make sure my timer is on. It is. Arm circles forwards and backwards. Hopefully I don't lose that timer in my watch and have to reset it up. All the tech. All the problems that can go with tech. Okay, so in Calgary here, we're gonna just try and ignore what's happening to our weather. We're gonna get warm here. It is not very mood boosting out there, so we are gonna use this as our mood boost today. Take it to a wide-legged squat, down and up. Sitting back, yeah. Not fun. It's like, I feel like I'm in a bit of like a, trying to convince myself that I'm in a good mood, but I'm like, damn this weather. Yeah. Go down, give me little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, side lunge this side. Bum drives back. So we are gonna have side lunge to press today. You can do it with 2 or 1 weight. You can come with me with those arms. We're gonna do 3 more on this side. 3. Biggest thing when we're doing these, you guys, is the back position because it's easy to bend over. Let's go to the other side. Imagine you have weights. You could have 1 weight, 2 weights, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the top of your mat, step back into a lunge, high lunge. Press back through that back heel, square off your hips, reach those hands up. Shoulders down the back. Open the hands up out to this side. Give me lunges for 5, 4, reach those fingertips. 3, 2, 1. Press back that heel, bring those arms back up, reach up, maybe taking your one hand to your hip, giving yourself just a nice side stretch here through this whole side. Step forward, come to squats. Squat to reach. 8, 7, come to your toes. 6, warm up your calves. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back the other leg. Square off those hips. Press through that back heel. You're still up on your tippy toe. Reach those hands up. Reach and stretch. Fingertips out to the side. Drop the shoulders down. 5 lunges. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach those hands back up. This time take it to a stretch. Hand can come down onto the hip. Send yourself over into a little bit of an arc. Press and just feel, I am so tight. Come and step forward. Take a big inhale breath. Exhale, fold yourself over, hang upside down. Fold it over. Shake your head yes and no. Pedal those knees. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Let all the tension, frustration from the weather go away. Squeeze your head and neck, wrapping those elbows around the head. Tuck your chin to your chest. Plant your hands, step yourself back. Mountain climbers for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back into those heels. Downward dog and just finding the stretch through the calves, maybe bending the knees slightly. Good. Lift up one leg, open it up. Hip stretches. Drop your back knee. Rotate open. Fold. And open. Stay anywhere you need to, guys. So for me, I'm having some outer hip and hamstring tightness. And I'm just giving myself a little extra here. If you need the hip stretch more, stay here. Open up through that chest big time. If you feel your chest from Monday, open it up. Come back through plank, come to your elbows. Tap your knees 8 times, fire up that core. 7, 6. I want you to push through your heels and squeeze your quads after every tuck. 5, squeeze your quads. 4, squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Come back up onto your hands. Give me 8 mountain climbers. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to downward dog. Pick up that leg, open it up. Other side stretching. Lunge, hamstring, chest. Exhales. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold. One more time. Come to all fours. Cat, cow, hands underneath your shoulders and elbows. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round and tuck. Tuck your chin to chest, tuck your tail. Inhale. And exhale. Fingertips towards your knees, and then just warming up those forearms. Giving yourself gentle stretch here through the hands too, you guys. Those hands, if they're on your phone and you're texting or you're typing, this is going to be good for you. Other way for the fists. Come onto your side. We're going to do some quick side core, then we're going to get up. So either knee and elbow or feet and elbow. I want you to come up and down here with me. 10, 9, lift nice and high. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just flip yourself to the other side. Flex your feet, elbow underneath. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Before we start, quick seated figure 4. Okay, so let's just open up those hips quickly. Take a big inhale and exhale breath. See if you can get some length in those glutes before we start jumping. Switch to the other side. All right. I'm going to flip over to downward dog to get up. So I'm going to flip myself over. I'm going to pedal my heels again. And then I'm going to walk myself together in half. One more squeeze of the head and neck. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Okay, we're going to start off with our friend the BOSU burpee. If it's too much to start off with the burpee for you, you need to do something else. You can hop over a weight, hop over on the mat. You can do squat jumps, This is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do BOSU. We have 10 exercises in a row. Of course, you know I always take breaks in between. Please tell me this is still here. Yes. So the BOSU is a great tool, guys, because you can use it to not have to go all the way down. All right? So BOSU burpee, then we go into mountains. Slow mountain. We'll change where we maybe put our knee. You can run it if you really want to. You might not want to. And then we're going into those side lunge presses. Okay, so those are the first 4 movements. Here we go. 40 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Burpee it out. And if you're like, oh, I'm not ready, walk it back. Jump it forward. Do something else. Maybe you need to just do some squats on the spot. Maybe jumping every second one, because I'm throwing you right into these. Make sure you're ready. Seconds worth. Try to push. You're going to start getting warm pretty quick. All right, you can use the BOSU under your hands as an extra added thing. We haven't done this in a while. Okay, you're elevated. Bring it in. If you're wanting to run, we have 2 weight intervals coming up. So you can run a few and do some slow. So I like to do 2 slow, run 4. Puff up that upper back. It also makes the time go by faster when you switch it up. Lots of shoulders are going to be happening today, guys. Whew. This can absolutely be done on the floor if you don't have a BOSU. I hope you guys know that. 1 heavy weight or 2 weights. You're going to be going like this. Here. Okay, so you pick. If you do 2 weights, just know you're going to be doing shoulders 2 times with both sides. I'm going to do 1 heavy 20. I know. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm going to try it. For the first one. We'll see how it goes. 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to this side first, and then I'm going to power it up. Almost feels like I'm doing a little power press. Switching to the other side. Big inhale, exhale. Let the heat out. 3, 2, 1. So giving myself a little bit of a power press here. Bum is back. Again, maybe it's going to be a little squat to press. Notice this change if you need it. If you can't do those inner thighs. It's almost like what we have next, which is the snatch. It's a power day. All right. Snatches, guys, I'm going to give you the option to do something a little different. Okay, so what you can do is this. Squat jack, squat, snatch. Same side. Squat jack, snatch. Squat jack. Okay, so you can decide, that was me showing you. If it's too complicated for you to think about all that and you don't want that much cardio, just go to the snatch. I'm going to try it to start. So just come down with me, pick up the weight, up with the weight. Same side, squat jack, Do it again. If you want to try it. I have a 20. I don't think I'll be able to keep this up. I'm not sure I want to have this much cardio today, but for this first set, definitely yes. I'm going to do the same exact thing on the other side with the other hand. Okay? Other options, guys, for snatches are this. Okay? Swings. Go. So let's come down with me. Snatch. Power it up. Quick movements. Speed plus strength equals power. Woo. Having some trouble with that weight. That weight has to float up, drive up through those legs. All right, now we go into some just side bodybuilder shoulder raises. So you're here, you're going to be catching your breath. 8 seconds we go. I'm going 12s for now. Go. Now, it's 40 seconds of this. It's a lot. I would consider this fairly high rep, depending on how many you get done. Control up and down. Catch your breath. Cardio's coming back. Then we have cardio, triceps, more cardio. It is a cardio day. Simply hopping over the mat, guys, on this one. Up and over, travel the mat. This one gets my heart rate going. Doesn't use a ton of legs. Really get that breath going. Use those arms. Push. 2, 1, heart rate's up there. Triceps, you have many options. I'm gonna be here, kicking back, okay? I'm gonna try with the 12s. Exhale your breath. You can lay on your back, tricep extensions. Squeeze your elbows in tight to your side, kick those weights back. If you need a break for your spine, just stand up and go back. Squeeze. Pinkies are to the back of the weight. You're breathing. All right, so this last cardio is going to switch up every time. We're going to start with just a squat jump or squats. If you don't want to do the cardio, pick up a weight or no weight. Give me some squats. Here we go. Maybe you need one in between somewhere, or you're doing 1 and 1, where you take a moment. Push those legs, rest is coming. Push. Get uncomfortable. Keep going, 13, 12. Push. Come on, last few seconds, push hard. walk around. So, goal there, get uncomfortable. Hard part here, guys, is we go right into burpees. So I want you to take a quad stretch. Let's get that heart rate down a little bit more. Maybe even a hamstring stretch on both sides. Getting ready for those burpees on the BOSU. If you've got that. Remember, any other cardio, guys, side runs, speed skaters, side punches, side step hops. There's a million. Ready? Let's do it again. You guys, we got this. It's gonna go by quick, I promise. It might be some pain. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Burpee. Push. When I'm bringing the burpee up, I'm doing a little bit of a back squeeze with those elbows. You can also put it above your head if you want to. Here. It's like lifting a weight above your head. That'll really get the heart rate going. Push. Now you're gonna really want and crave these 10 seconds. Mountains, getting ready, slow and controlled. Now if you want Spider-Man, think side crunch. Really focus here. If you want to catch your breath, go slow. Side crunch. If not, you can take it back to the center. You can run. You can do a couple out to the side and a couple to the front. Notice the BOSU shouldn't try and wobble on you. You're going to try and keep it steady. Exhale that breath. That does not feel great on my back today, so I'm going to come forward. Woo! All right, this is where we're happy. Sort of. We're going to go this way to start. Side lunge press. Here we go. Pick up your heavy weight. Bum back. Power press. Press. My breath is heavy. Can't talk. Weight in the other hand. Exhale slow, inhale. Here we go. Other side. Power. Not with the jack. I might bring the jack back at the end. Snatch. If you like that extra cardio, go ahead. You can always have more rest at the bottom of this. Let go of the weight. Sit in that squat. Drive floating that weight up. Think of this form. for the other side. Three, two, one, go. Form. Tall, long spine at the bottom. If you don't have that, it's very easy to hurt your back. Inner thigh squats, inner thigh swings. Options for this. The weight is floating. This comes a lot from the core. You probably don't even realize it, but you gotta pull that in, drive it up. I wanna grab water, but we're not going to. Shoulder raises. If you want to, you can. Try to get through. Side lifts. Be strong. I'm gonna check myself out in the mirror so I don't lift higher than my shoulder. Keeping my shoulder blades down my spine, lean over slightly, lift only as high as that shoulder height. All right, guys, here comes our cardio finish. We're gonna hop over tricep and then switch to the last one. Go. Push, come on. Here's where you're gonna wanna try and rest. Don't. Try to push. It's easy to be safe here. Push. Again, jumping does not have to happen in any of these. Woo! This always gets my heart rate up. 2, 1. I think I'm quitting early, but that's okay. Triceps. We got this, guys. Push. Squeeze. Squeeze those elbows in. Kick back those weights. You're using a little bit of momentum, a little bit of power to get those weights up, but you're keeping it controlled. Controlled speed. When you're doing that, you have to stabilize through a lot of stuff up here. So if you're feeling that, speed skate, we're gonna speed skate. If you wanna jump squat, you can. That was the first one. Come on, you guys, push to the end, speed skate, or just low side walk. Go, we're gonna rest, push. Get that heart rate really high. Good job, guys. Let's rest. Stretch, water. We have another round. Holy. Let your heart rate come down. Stretch if you need to. All right. Slowly getting ourselves ready here. We're going to push through. Do what you can. In 8 seconds, we're going. BOSU burpee. Exhale it out. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. The back position is key, guys, in so many of these today. My bum is sticking out as I pick up and lift with my legs. Lift it above your head if you want a bit more. Last set, best set. Mountains. This time, every time you do a mountain, if you can, kick behind you. Find the glute. So kick, tuck, kick, round it in. Kick, maybe hold. Single leg plank, hold, tuck. That's basically what you're doing. Do the best you can. When you need rest, take it, then come back. Hold, find that glute. Pull it in. Breathe. Woohoo! Side lunge. Okay. Am I right? Yeah. Power press. I'm going to go this way. Can't talk, guys. Keep your form. The spine is important. Let's go, let's go. Abs are in. So much core, especially with power. Notice you're almost doing a reverse bicep curl when you come down. You're probably going to realize all the muscles are working here. But it's a curl press, really, and then a reverse curl down. Come on, guys, push through this third set. Snatches. I'm tired. Go into snatch, guys, wherever you're ready. If you want to do the jumps, you can. I was losing my spot on the paper. Here we go. It's a good thing I have it written down because my brain is too tired to remember. Push. Other side. See? This is just going to get us warm without the sun. Go. Snatches are cardio with weights. Power through those legs. Keep the form, guys. As you get tired, it's going to want to fail. Drive. Bump back. It's a good thing we have all these weights in a row before we do the cardio. shoulder raises. Try and catch your breath. Go. Breathe. Good job. Come on, you got this. All right, hop over the mat, then triceps, then one last cardio. Come on, guys, come with me. I want you to get to that point where you really feel like you want to quit in these last 3. So push. Come on, you know it's going to end, so push hard. Come on. Don't quit. Go. I'm giving us a moment because I can't even breathe. Get ready for those triceps. Here we go in 6 seconds. Go. Squeeze, breathe. Exhale. Squeeze your elbows, shoulders down your back. You can do it. Felt like forever. I quit early. Okay, guys. Squat jacks. Getting ready. I'm going to move my mat back. This is your finale. 40 seconds of cardio. You pick. Go. Let's add some squat jumps. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 squat jacks. This will keep us going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump. 4, 3. Come on. 2, 1. Go. 4, 3, 2. Finish it off. Let's go. Keep going. Woo! High fives. Walk around. All right. We need to cool down, and then we are going to stretch. Cheers, you guys. My heart rate is very high. Find a quad stretch, standing. Find a hamstring stretch on that same leg, head above heart. Other side. I want you to find lighter weights than you did for your shoulder raises. So 1 increment down, maybe 2. I'm going to 10s. We're going to do some straight arms, 1 at a time. Okay, so as we cool down, I want you to find these light weights, 1 at a time, out to the side. You still have a slight bend in your elbow. Control. Control it on the way down. Now I want you to slow it down. Hold, control. Hold, control. We're going to count out 6 more. 6, slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights under the chin. You're going to press both weights above the head, light grip, abs in. I want you to go super slow, like very slow. We're going to do 10 slow like this. 9, make an egg at the top, slow. Slow, 8, 7, 6, slow. 5, 4, slow. Good job. Feeling that burn. 3, careful. 2, and 1. Bring those weights down. I want you to come down onto your BOSU if you have it, or right onto your back. You're going to put your head on the BOSU part. And we're going to pick up those same 10s, maybe lighter if you need, for triceps, again on our back this time. So you're going to sit close to the BOSU. Your bum's going to be in the air, hopefully. If you want to reverse it and have your feet on the BOSU, you can do that too, or you can just be laying flat on the ground. Head, shoulders, neck are supported like a pillow, and you're up. So make sure you're in a good position to feel completely supported. Pinkies to the back of the weight. Hopefully your heart rate's down enough here. You guys are good enough to be laying down. We're going to start counting 10 here. I want you to go slow. Squeeze. 10. Squeeze your glutes. 9. 8. 7. Squeeze your bum cheeks. 6. 5, 4, good job. Control. 3, I like it because it gets to hit the BOSU. 2, the weights. 1 more. Burning. Weights down. Flip yourself around so your feet are on the BOSU. Quick figure 4 before we do anything else, and then we're gonna quick little, I always say quick little, don't I? Give me a glute stretch. I want you to find your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Switch to the other leg. Okay, keep that leg crossed over on that last one you did. I want you to come up and down, find your glute presses. Let's do little baby ones here. We're going to count 15, 14, 13, little baby squeezes, 12, 11, abs are in as well, 10, little baby, 9, 8, 7, you're not coming down very far, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet together, knees apart, and just exhale your breath. Does any one of you guys plan your hair wash days around when you sweat? Because I do. And I'm so excited to wash my hair. Wednesday is one of my days. I usually do Wednesday and Saturday. I only wash my hair twice a week, I know, but I do hate doing my hair. Okay, other leg is on top. So the one you just worked is crossed over. Lift yourself up. Give me a couple regular big ones. Okay, here we go. Little squeezes for 15, 14, squeeze, 13, 12, squeeze, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, fire it, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I'm going to be honest about glutes for a minute. So when we do those, we're focusing on the firing of the glute. Because when we sit, when we sleep on our side, that glute is stretched all the time. So really though, to build the glutes, guys, it's all the weight stuff. The step-ups, the squats, the deadlifts. If we had a situation where we all could put a big barbell, you guys have probably seen it with the pad, and do those thrusters where your back is like on a bench. If we had that, that would help build. So anything, a leg press machine, hamstring curl, so anything where you're adding more weight than just what we just did is going to build that butt. I've had that question before. That is kind of part of why I built this gym, is because certain things are hard to do that with because we need the heavier weight. So we can load with a dumbbell here, right? And it's gonna help, but we really are getting it for those step-ups, squats, and lunges. Let's do one set of low core, and then we're gonna stretch the rest of the time. If you have to go, you have to go. I just want you to slowly lower, maybe lift up, maybe keep your head up, or bring it back down. Slow and controlled. Breathe it out. Abs in. You can have your legs as bent as you need to. One more on each side, then we're going to bend our heels to our bum. Slow. Drop your heels to your bum. If your BOSU's in the way, push it out of the way. Tap toes or heels. Give me a reverse curl crunch. Let's count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet together, knees apart. Reach your hands up above the shoulders. Reach for those shoulder blades. Drop your elbows. Take a big breath. Yay. Exhale. Let it go. Switch the hand on top. Good. While we're laying here, you can take off your socks and shoes. We're going to do a twist, and then we're going to do more stretching, guys, for these next 10 minutes. The intensity of that workout, you guys, was about 25 minutes, and I tried not to have us break too long between. So good job. That was a long, hard one with the 40 seconds. Rotate the ankles, pull one leg in. So if you're pulling your right leg in with me, roll those ankles without those runners on. Point and flex your feet. If you can, maybe grab your toes. Pull your knee out to the side. Okay, over you go. Oddly, the last couple days I've had questions about Zaya. I am still selling Zaya. Sorry, I have not been posting it because I've just been busy with health coaching. And I just, honestly, sometimes that stuff just takes up so much of my time. I know it doesn't help me sell it per se, but there's some great things. I actually just went on and did an order for my boys. So I know Father's Day is coming not till June, but the shirts, you guys, like the athletic shirts, if you need help buying any of that stuff for men, shorts, golf, quarter zips, golf shirts, I'm going to put the link at the top. And for women, you guys, I'm obsessed with the Havana tank. I'm wearing it right now. You probably see me wearing it all the time. And the bomber bras. They're my absolute favorite. I live in them. I have many colors of all of them. They're just the perfect weight, these Havana tanks. And the fit is great. I love them. They're a hit. And I know they're selling out of a lot of them. They've brought in a couple new colors. I'm hoping they continue. And then the bomber bra is the same. I'm wearing the purple one. They're just a basic bra that work. I feel like it works for most sizes. Twisting to the other side if you haven't already. So I'll put that link in the top for my website. I know, I haven't promoted it. It's there, guys. I still have my website. It's all about just time. Where do I want to spend my time? Don't get me wrong, I'm very passionate about athletic wear. As well as working out, but working out more maybe. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Shake out those legs, sit up with a nice tall chest, and then just come forward till you feel the stretch, and then I just want you to take some breath. Inhale, maybe back off the stretch. Exhale, maybe increase. Shake out those legs, do it again. Inhale, back off. Exhale, fold. Gently come up, bring one leg inside. Really try to prop yourself on your sit bones, so peel any flesh away and then send yourself over. I know when this stretch is hard, it's harder to stay and breathe. That's where you need to try and stay. Inhale, lift. Exhale, see if you can go a little bit more. So the weight of the hand is going to pull on the fascia behind you. Take an inhale, come up and out of it. Take your hand behind you, lift up, reach, stretch, arch, point your toe and feel a stretch through the front body, the core, the hip. Good, gently come down, same leg, stay here, fold forward. This time, you can cross those wrists, maybe or maybe not reach towards that foot, forehead down. Good, gently undo and just switch yourself to the other side. Again, pull the flesh away. I want you to find your breath here. Big inhale, big exhale. Again, hand behind the head, opening up through the elbow might feel good, or just continuing to let the weight of that hand. Inhale to come out of it, hand goes behind you. You're gonna lift up and stretch through the core, the front body. See if you can arch and reach and feel that opening. Think of all those organs in there that want space. Create space. Good, gently come back down, fold forward. Knee towards the forehead, you can bend it as much as you need to. Oh yeah, I was gonna say the other leggings that are new for Zaya, if you haven't had them in a long time, are the Confluence. Okay, so they're nice because they're kind of like a line from Lulu, but I actually think the material is a little bit more forgiving. No front seam in the crotch, some people hate that, and no seam at the top, and they fit really nice. And the other one is the Unity. The Unity is that nice brushed legging. I wear those a lot. I think I wore them yesterday. They look like Lulu Aligns as well. Sit up tall here, guys, hug the knee. If it's not enough, see if you can increase it a little bit here. I've been doing this stretch a lot lately. I think it's because that's where I'm tight. Flip the legs around, just the other one goes on top. Try to anchor your sit bones down and then lift up before you twist. Come up into a lunge stretch, you guys. Let's do those hamstrings and lunges here. So opening up into what we do at the beginning. Again, if it's available to you, this is probably one of the best quad hip flexor stretches to really feel and open up if you can reach. You might need to prop yourself up higher, or if you have long arms, it works. I'm looking out the window and I'm just like, try not to look. It is a sleety snow. Sliding forward. I know we need the moisture. You can, whatever. Okay, sure. Find that hamstring stretch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. I'm happy with some day rain or some night rain and then the sun and then rain, but just like snow and cold and snow and cold. No. Holding this a little longer, guys, this hamstring. Switch to the other side, big lunge. Maybe grabbing same side or opposite side with that hand. Finding that hamstring stretch, gently coming back. I am having a summer sale. It is no different pricing. Actually, you guys get a better deal, especially the 6-month people, you have a really good deal. If you have any friends that want to just try it for 3 months where the subscription doesn't renew, let me know and I'll send you the link. But it's a good way to try. It's $139 for 3 months. Open up through your chest, press those knees away. I'm not the best at my marketing. I try my best, but I know it's so time consuming to have to keep doing it. But if you receive an email about it, you may. I'll try to exclude you, but I'm not very good at my email marketing sometimes. All right, upside down. Just let yourself fold in half. I want you to try something, standing splits. So I want you to lift up one leg, and we are gonna have yoga on Friday, you guys. And this is a really big stretch for that standing leg. If you want, just lifting up, you don't have to do this. You can just be doing your IT band stretches, but I just find this gives me a really good stretch through my hamstring. Hang out down here for a sec, sway side to side, squeeze your head and neck. Okay, we're not rolling up. You're gonna send yourself back down onto your knees. Cat-cow. Big arch. Big round. Big arch. Big round. Big, big, big side stretch, child's pose. Big. Take a big inhale, opening up through that entire side rib area, the back of the shoulder. You should be feeling that from Monday if you did Monday. Switch to the other side. Big, big, big stretch. On your knees, sit on your toes, head and neck to finish, guys. Tuck your toes for the shoulder and the head and neck. I know it's 9:30. Stay with me here. This is good for the fascia behind the feet. If you can sit on your heels. Take your hand away. Peel your chin away, looking up at the ceiling. Drop it down, keeping this opening of the shoulder and just feeling that neck stretch. You can move all the way around here. You can gaze back up to the ceiling. You can gaze back down to the floor. Find the spots that need stretching. Roll through the front. Same thing on the other side. Just notice the difference between sides. Sometimes it's the way we sleep. Good. If you want to take some time for a Shavasana, now would be the time to do it. Just laying on your back and enjoying some sweet breathing rest. Get the central nervous system back down before you start your day. Wednesday today. Friday. I'm going to do some yoga on Friday. It's not going to be very intense. Join me if you want. I'll probably do it at 9 a.m. All right, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for joining.